Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the night, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the night. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Here we go, 46, 46. 56. Mike, 56. 56. I'm coming. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cook. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
47.
56. Hey, let's get off the field, D.
47.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Hey.
26.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott, and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
56. 56. Hey, watch the ball. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
In your face.
We're going to 54. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Completes it to Jason Witten. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jason Witten, 32 yards. as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Now Forbath for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Check Mike 54. Zoom, fellas, let's go. You mine. Mike's 54. Mike.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
26.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
Go kill. 26.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, and a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
56, right there, 56. 65, 65.
Back to throw. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Kill.
56.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
We're going to 52. Mike's 56. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Here we go, 47. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. I'm here all day. On track. Mike 56. Mike 56. Ready? Hey, kill.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete. There was the pressure you were talking about, forcing incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
56, right there. 56. Watch the 56. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. And 47. Let's go. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he finds Austin complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
1st and goal. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Rolling to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime, obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to